Hey, hi, hello. This week, I'm getting ready for surgery. Y'all heard that correctly. Tonight is the night before I get all 4 of my wisdom teeth removed. I am not looking forward to it, especially because EDS causes delayed healing. I'm actually kind of terrified. I basically spend my entire life working to avoid doctors, working to keep some quality of life, working to just sort of, exist without anesthesia and scalpels and stitches and the like. So not looking forward to it. I may have made a choice. I decided as a last hurrah I would hit a new dessert cafe in Portland. So dessert's gonna come before dinner. But first, much better. Fun fact, I actually call these my fancy pajamas because they are my only pair from Lazy Oaf because I decided to treat myself once on like a sale and I absolutely love them. I figured if I was gonna feel anxious about surgery, fancy pajamas were the right call. Not to mention, I may or may not be considering just wearing these to surgery in the morning because they want me in something comfortable and short-sleeved, and I feel like this fits the bill. Enough comfort chatter though. It's time for desserts. Okay, those look delicious. I'm excited. Did I technically need both of them? No. Will I eat both of them because I haven't eaten yet today? Yes. Taking a quick pause to say that these are so good. 10 out of 10. Definitely going to be going back once the situation is sorted out. Now that my snack's in, I think it's time for someone else's snack.
No, Goose, unfortunately I don't mean you. You didn't just work a full day.
You, however, did work a full day.
Go ahead.
Good boy. Right down he goes. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. We'll give you your privacy. Okay, so I don't know what is up with this one today, but he's just holding it.
He always eats these first thing, but he's just holding it today. What's up, Bubs? You just want to hang out with it for a little bit, appreciate its presence? Or do you not trust the fact that I'm not seeming like I'm gonna sit down? Because I'm gonna go do a face mask. Okay guys, actually, things are changing. Murphy, I went to give him his treat, and as you saw, he's not taking it. He's actually really worrying me. He started, like, his head's just bobbing randomly. He can't stay up sitting on his own. Let me actually see if I can get a little bit of it on camera, because he's just been shaken. Yeah, like he's just baby boy, baby. I don't know what's going on. I'm terrified. This is not how I wanted the night before my surgery to go. We are getting him to the emergency vet right now. I'll keep y'all updated, but I'm worried about my boy. All right, we have made it so far. We're waiting in a room. Little dude's sniffing around. He's still bobbling and wobbling, but gonna see what's up. They just took Murphy back. We right now don't know what's going on. We're hoping that he just ate someone's like joint roach on the way and that this is just like pot poisoning, like just some good old-fashioned marijuana. Unfortunately, we really don't think that's the case because it's a pretty small percentage, and he's had a couple little episodes in the last couple months that have all of us a little worried. They're probably going to keep him overnight. We're going to do a lot of blood work, some IV fluids. I still have my surgery in the morning, which I made sure to let them know. They are going to give me an update on his condition. We're hoping, fingers crossed, that he's just better by tomorrow morning, and that after I come out of surgery, we'll be able to come get him out of fear and it'll all be good. Otherwise, we'll have to coordinate getting him moved to the other ER and start figuring out what neurological issues he could have and just start tackling them, because he is my teammate, he is my partner, and I'm gonna take care of him. But this has not been fun. I didn't finish eating. I still haven't eaten dinner for today, and I have to stop eating a certain amount of time before my surgery, so I don't know if I'm gonna eat anything more than the desserts, and this is definitely a time. But honestly, just fingers crossed. Where I've chosen to go the more aggressive route, because we could have just done like a little pouch of intravenous fluids, like not intravenous, we could have done a pouch of fluids under his skin, subdermal, I believe it's called, and then I could have watched him till the morning, or I can choose to have him do the blood work and get him on IV fluids here and get him just, if it's a toxin, then it'll get flushed out as fast as possible, and if it's not a toxin, we know as fast as possible so that we can take the best care of him possible, because I can't keep saying possible any more times. All I want is for it to be possible that he's okay, because this is rough, and I know some people probably will think it's weird that I'm picking up a camera during this, but honestly right now this is helping me cope a lot, because usually I have a little sidekick buddy, and right now I've got a pocket buddy, and that's at least something for me right now. So I appreciate you guys being here, and we're all gonna see what happens and hope for the best. Okay, it's a while later now. I had a breakdown. Unsurprisingly, my buddy is at the hospital. Murphy is not home with me. He is being watched, possibly 12 to 24 hours. We're gonna see what happens. I don't even remember what I've updated you guys on because my brain has left my body. Bless you, Mau Mau. I'm just not functioning. This is not how I wanted tonight to go, especially with the surgery tomorrow. This was not the best timing. Goodness, bless you. And I'm gonna keep working through it. Mentally, it's been a time, especially not having my little buddy that I normally have here to help me through hard times, here to help me through the hard times. So, as you can see, I've managed to get a face mask on. I am gonna successfully feed myself. I'm going to make some, where are they? I'm gonna make some, haha, use my toes because I am a gross human. I've succeeded. I'm gonna make some pastas. So I've got carbs, I've got a face mask, and I've got emotions. And tomorrow I have surgery where 4 of my teeth are gonna be taken out of my head, and hopefully my surface dog will be back to help me through that. But I don't know. Hopefully tomorrow is not as bad. I am gonna finish up tonight. I don't want to end the vlog here because I don't want to leave you guys just hanging. So this is gonna become a weird continuity thing because I'm also gonna film the actual wisdom tooth thing because I'm hoping that'll be hilarious. So now I was excited to get reunited with Murphy. It's a whole thing, but we're just gonna cut to when I have at least some more information because I don't want to leave y'all on a cliffhanger. And we are back. It has been about a week. I'm really not sure how to get into this. I have had my wisdom tooth surgery. Murphy is home as of now, and I have a lot of updates. So buckle up, maybe grab a cup of tea, pause here, grab a snack, etc. We're gonna dive in. Starting with the wisdom tooth surgery. That experience nearly killed me, and I wish I were exaggerating. That can be a whole nother story time. Let me know down below if you would like to hear. It was an experience. You guys were supposed to be getting content kind of just consistently, and this time I was not supposed to miss last week, but with everything, the pre-filmed content that I did just did not feel right or authentic in that moment. And while I'm happy to still put it out because they're really cute and good videos, I wanted to be able to address everything, especially for people following along on my Instagram, because it's very concerning and I don't want to just like leave you guys hanging and then have us over here in like cute little outfits or something, you know? So getting into the Murphy part of this, and also why, as you can tell, I have gone for a completely bare face Spinelli from Recess kind of vibes. I might cry here. We have a lot we're gonna cover.
basically he might have a brain tumor. That seems to be the most likely thing at this moment. I still want to push for a couple other tests as well as an MRI, but that's a really big undertaking. Either way, we can tell that just mentally he has had some sort of shift. He's not able to complete his work anymore. We had a couple like little trips out to just like pick up prescriptions and stuff after my surgery, and there are certain things that he used to know that he doesn't know anymore, and you can tell that he's just getting very frustrated wanting to be able to help, because I mean, it's in his nature. It's all he wants to do is he wants to help, and he can't, and it's very frustrating for him, very heartbreaking for me to see. So I have made the decision that he's going to be retiring. I would like to take the quick moment here because I know everyone's first question is, what's gonna happen to him? He is owner trained specifically because I wanted to make sure any service dogs I ever have are in my life for their entire life. They are giving me so much of themselves to work and take care of me that I want to know I'm gonna give that to them. So he's gonna retire, I'm gonna get him a collection of Hawaiian shirts, and he is going to live as happily as he can, as long as he can with me. That is a 100% no-brainer. It does, however, mean that I'm going to have to kind of make some changes, obviously, because now I don't have a service dog, which kind of brings us into the next sort of subject, I suppose. That is the fact that I will be getting a new prospect. I got Murphy through a breeder because he does some mobility work for me, so I needed to make sure that he was going to have everything check out for his joints, etc. I did not want to be asking him to work if it was not fair to ask him to work and put that like pressure on his body. So the breeder that I got him from, I let know, hey, this has happened. She has been absolutely fantastic through this whole thing. She has been sending me just page after page of information and things we can do and trying to help support us. So huge props to her, as well as she just out of nowhere was like, obviously you need a new prospect then. You need a service dog. We need to get you one. So she has taken it upon herself to make sure that in the next litter or two that she has, she makes sure that I get a puppy if there is one suitable. So I am in a very lucky position with that. We do have to kind of figure out the fact that she's in Michigan and I'm in Oregon, but we will sort it out. It means that more than likely the new prospect will be here kind of before Christmas, so that's gonna be a whole time and a half of its own. We gotta talk about the budget of all these things. So as far as Murphy retiring, that doesn't really cost anything, I guess, in a way, but he needs a lot of testing still. He needs an MRI, which is $6,000, and he also needs like 4 other blood tests and then any treatment that comes from that. And I'm just not in a position with my own bills to do that. So you guys will see under here, under this video, is a GoFundMe. I totally understand if you cannot donate to it yourself. I would be very appreciative if you would take the time to share it though, because I would really like to be able to diagnose what's wrong with him, because that is a very big deal in making sure that he gets to keep having a quality of life. And he really deserves to have a quality of life. He has been such a sweetheart through all of this. He has been trying so hard to still work and follow me around and like alert at home. And it's just really heartbreaking seeing when he gets really frustrated and he can't just quite put those two things together. But I know that anything he has, he will fight through as best he can. So I want to get him diagnosed as soon as we can and get little dude on the mend, especially because for the prospect, right now we're kind of hoping that her most recent litter that was born this past Saturday. Here's a little sneak peek picture. We're hoping that there might be a prospect from there because the match was made between a therapy dog and one of her very, very mild-tempered pups. So we have our fingers crossed that there might be one in there, especially because it was a big litter. I'm sure Mama is feeling happy to have that weight off of her. And since they were born just this past Saturday, as I said, we'll get the new prospect probably a little bit before Christmas. So I've caught kind of a nice 2.5 month chunk to try and work on just focusing on getting Murphy diagnosed, getting him on a treatment plan, and trying to move forward in that regard so that hopefully also by the time Puppy is here, Murphy's feeling like up to being the best big brother he's gonna get to be, you know? Because I can guarantee this is gonna be a time these two are gonna have so much fun. I don't know what my cats are going to do, but I'm gonna have two very happy Goldens. I'm not sure if I'm getting a boy or a girl. It's really just, she's told me whatever the best puppy is from this litter, if there is one that fits the criteria we need, that like passes all of the little, there's so many extra tests that you have to do with like the puppy to make sure that they're gonna have like the temperament. I'm very thankful that she is very, very skilled at that and is an absolute queen at placing dogs because it overwhelms me to even think about. But I digress. I want to make sure we can buckle down and use this time, focus on getting Murphy Boy better, and then moving into more about the new prospect, I will also be doing a Patreon. So something I found very frustrating when I was training Murphy is that there was not a lot of just kind of week by week updates and how-tos of this is my service pup, here's how we're doing. So being kind of the forever optimist that I am, I really would like to make the most out of this whole situation and be able to create that content so that maybe if any of you are looking into getting a service dog, or if you guys just want to feel like, hey, other teams get it, I'm not alone, you have somewhere to go and do that. So I figured a Patreon where y'all could kind of get some behind the scenes, some how-tos, and it feels more like a win-win for everyone would be a really good way to go about it. I did ask on my Instagram if any of y'all were interested in that, and there was very positive feedback, and that'll be down in the GoFundMe below, along with the kind of last announcement. This is more just of like a casual, less like really focused on trying to like work out the budget and figure out how I'm gonna support 2 rays of sunshine instead of 1 ray of sunshine, but I'm gonna start using my Twitch channel more. I have one that I've never actually streamed on, I've just like watched other streamers, but something that I've been finding really calming lately is crafting, and I know a lot of y'all just hang out at home too. Like, we're all spoonies, we wanna just chill out sometimes, and sometimes we don't get a choice to chill out, but we're gonna focus on the times where all we want to do is chill out and craft. So I'm gonna be hopping into just chatting, maybe like once a week to kind of craft, hang out, build up a better relationship with you guys, because especially with the fact that you have all been so insanely supportive through this, I really want to keep building this community and keep building that like personal one-on-one connection. I'm really excited that the Patreon should really help with that, because I'm thinking that there will probably be a Discord for Patreon users where we can all like text and send memes and send like chronic illness stuff, and I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be really fun. I'm very grateful that I have a community that, even though chronic illnesses can make people so financially tight budget-wise, so many people have reached out to me to just help take care of my boy, and that means a lot to me because he really gave me a sense of freedom that was taken away for a really long time, and I'm definitely kind of getting hit in the face with that again, like having to go out for the last like day or two, just not actually bringing him and just trying to adjust to being there on my own has been a time. But it's making me even more excited for the fact that I am in such a lucky place that I have a great community helping take care of my boy. I have a fantastic breeder that constantly jokes that we adopted her when we adopted him. So I'm in such a lucky place that I know with hard work, we're gonna get through this, and I know that I can make cool, awesome stuff that makes it worth joining a Patreon. I know I never thought that I would say that because I'm usually not one that's usually, haha, I can do the thing and I'm great. But, you know, creating is something that really brings me joy. I mean, it kept me sane while Murph was having his attack, as you guys saw. And I know that I can do this, and I know that it's confusing right now, but there's some reason that all this is happening. I know he's with me because he needs this home. He needs someone that's gonna understand. Sometimes you just get sick. And if there's any household that will understand, this gal is definitely running it. So I'm gonna take care of my boy. Thankfully, I have you guys on my side to help do that, and we're gonna get through this. On the upside, I did pre-film a good amount of videos because I didn't know how long the whole wisdom tooth situation would take. Didn't expect that it would nearly kill me. However, I did expect it would take me out for a couple of weeks. So you will have some nice Murphy and Maddie footage coming up in the next couple of weeks while all the dust settles and we kind of figure out our new path. But we're gonna get through this. I have faith. We're gonna work hard, buckle down, make it work. And of course, I'm not gonna end this video without you guys getting to see little dude. Now I warn you, right now he is in a cone and looking extra pathetic because where they had to put in his IV, they had to shave, and he wouldn't stop licking it. It was itchy because it's growing in, and he looks extra pathetic, and I'm so sorry.
Hey, Murphy boy. Oh, buddy. Head up. Oh, come here, buds. You want pets? Yeah. He's a little pathetic right now. Understandably, I was pathetic when I didn't feel good, too. Sometimes that's just the vibe. But he's being a very, very good boy. He's been super, super cuddly, super loving. He used to be very against jumping up on me and like cuddling. He'd always come and like lay next to me to spoon. But that has totally changed. He has been glued to me whenever he can be, and it's definitely heartbreaking having to get used to leaving him at home when he's in that mood, but I do think it's all gonna work out. It's all gonna be for the best. I have to just keep reminding myself that it's just gonna mean he's gonna get super excited whenever we come home, and he's gonna be super excited to have a little sibling, and he'll actually be a sibling that will play with him, unlike the cats. So I need to remind myself that it's okay to mourn and to grieve and to accept these changes, just like any new diagnosis. But it's also okay to look for the positives in the fact that we know what our plan is. We're gonna buckle down, we're gonna make it happen. So thank you for your time, especially if you made it this far. Thank you for all of your support. I hope things are good in your world. I hope you hang around and subscribe, come along the journey with us, and I'll see you guys next week.